The auditorium was buzzing with excitement as the cameras panned across the audience. The host introduced the next contestant, and the room fell into a curious silence when a man in a wheelchair appeared on stage. He was a middle-aged Filipino carpenter, wearing a simple plaid shirt, his hands slightly trembling as he held the microphone. His eyes carried both humility and determination. When asked about his life, he shared how he once worked long hours building homes for others, proud of his strength and skill. But one tragic day at a construction site, a devastating accident left him paralyzed from the waist down. Overnight, his world collapsed. He could no longer provide for his family, and the man who once shaped wood with steady hands now had to rely on others for his basic needs. The judges listened intently, and the audience grew quiet, some already wiping away tears. He explained how music became his refuge, his therapy, the one place where his broken body could not silence his soul. Simon Cowell leaned forward, visibly moved. Even before hearing a single note, everyone knew they were about to witness something unforgettable. The spotlight focused on him as he adjusted the microphone. His chest rose and fell with deep breaths, and then, he sang. His voice carried through the arena, raw and soulful, filled with emotion that words alone could never capture. The first notes were shaky, but soon his confidence grew, and every lyric seemed to pierce straight into the hearts of the listeners. His song told the story of pain, loss, and resilience. The audience was frozen in place, hanging on every word, as though they were living his journey through the music. Mothers in the crowd held their children closer, fathers bowed their heads, inspired by his strength. By the second verse, his voice soared, filling every corner of the hall with hope. The judges' reactions spoke volumes. Howie had his hand over his heart, Sophia wiped away tears, and Simon's usually sharp expression softened into genuine emotion. The camera zoomed in on Simon's eyes, shimmering with tears, a rare and powerful sight. The music ended in a breathtaking note, his voice cracking with passion, leaving the hall in complete silence for a heartbeat. Before erupting into a standing ovation as the final note faded, the carpenter lowered his microphone, tears streaming down his face. He couldn't believe the roaring applause, the whistles, and the cheers shaking the theater. The entire audience was on their feet, clapping as if they wanted the moment to never end. The judges stood too, applauding with admiration. Suddenly, Simon Cowell leaned forward and slammed the golden buzzer with both hands. Instantly, golden confetti rained from the ceiling, swirling around the wheelchair-bound singer like a crown of triumph. He broke down completely, covering his face with his hands, sobbing in disbelief. The camera captured Simon wiping his own tears before standing to embrace the man. "You've just reminded us why this show exists," Simon said with a trembling voice. "You are living proof that the human spirit is stronger than any obstacle." The crowd chanted his name, and the confetti sparkled in the lights as if the universe itself was celebrating him. At that moment, the carpenter wasn't just a contestant, he was a hero, an inspiration, a voice for anyone who had ever been broken but refused to stay silent.